Hi, I'm Nadine. I'm going to make three basic Asian food: white rice, Sospwa, filet fish. To make Sospwa, first you take out the bad beans. As you see, I'm take out all the bad beans and to clean. I turn it to see if they have more. And then I'm going to wash the beans, wash it with the water, washing it. Mhm. And pour the water because those are dirty, and then pour the water on the sink and try again. Wash it maybe twice to get it very clean. And then pour the water again. I tried a third time to make sure it's very clean. So, now I'm going to put it on the stove. No, I choose one burner and put some oil, not too much, a just a full spoon oil. You can use a canola oil or olive oil if you have it, any type of oil you have at home, and you use glove. And I add some garlic too. You clean your garlic, and three is enough. You clean it well, and so you put it on the pot with the black beans. I cover. Now we're going to prepare the fish. The fish I'm going to prepare is the tilapia, but I should use the red sniper, but I don't have it. The one I have, I'm going to use it, and you're going to see how I'm going to make it. First, I put some lime to clean it. One by one, I try to clean it well. So sometimes it's a little bit fishy. So, to make it very clean and then smell good, so I add the lime. And okay, you see, I try it one by one. I think it's the basics. Everybody know how to use to clean a fish, but just to show you how I'm going to make it. Okay, so I'm done with the fish. So you can see this is the preparation for the fish. Now I'm going to wash it. Okay, now you see I'm washing the fish, but before you wash it, you can let the fish stay on the with the lime for a couple minutes. It could be 30 minutes to get it more the lime can get in, and then more acidic for those who want it. And then now, as you see, I'm finished to wash my fish, and I'm going to prepare the spicy. I'm going to prepare the spicy, the not the one they use, but I'm going to prepare it. As I see, you see the boiling beans. It's okay. It's very. I can see it's boiled. And now, what I'm going to use for to do my spicy, I use the scallion. I clean it first. I use three, so to make the spicy, my own spicy, and some garlic because I try to do all natural garlic. I clean the garlic as well. Okay, what is the spicy in Creole? We call them épices. Épices. Like I do my own spices or my fait épice pam. Fait épice pam. Moi mette, as you see, scallion, garlic, and I have more to do. I peel all the coat because because the coat, some people use it for tea. You can use it for tea because that's why I did. I put them somewhere for me, and anytime I want to use the coat, and then I can boil some tea with it. So it's on at your taste. Some people, they don't want to use too much garlic, but it's at your taste. And everything I'm doing, I use garlic and some pepper, or on my country they call them piment douce. And then I use some. I wash them all. I wash them all. Okay. Wash them very well. So now I'm going to add them on my pilon, or they call them in English. I don't know how they call them, but it's for me it's pilon. I put everything on the pilon. So now I start to smash everything together. Okay, until I smash it until they get soupy, very soupy, and very, everything is very smooth. Okay, I'm trying to smash everything on my pillow. So anyone, you might not use the pillow, but if you have the food processor, or you can use a blender, those will do the same work too. Actually, more smooth. So I just want to do it naturally to show you. Sometimes it's fun for me. It's fun for me, so doing it. But you can use any type of grinder you have at home to make your own spices. Okay, and now I'm going to add the pepper or piment douce. Smash it with everything. Mhm. Still mashing because it takes time. That's why if you have a food processor, it's better. I mean, you're going quick with it. And I'm going to add some salt, not too much, and some gloves too. Gloves and some gloves too. I'm going to add on my spicy. Not too much. And I'm going to add some gloves, probably 6 or 7 cloves. Okay, I feel like it's very smooth. So it's very smooth and soupy. And I have some, and then I'm going to pour it on my fish. First, get some lime. Well, not too much, just one. I use some lime. Tomato. I mean, you can use water too if you want. A little bit water, not too much, not to make it very soupy. And some water. And to clean up because I want everything. I want to have everything on the pillow, so I don't want to leave nothing. And then now I try to marinate, so one by one I marinate the fish. So and I try everything, like all the fish can have some spicy, and I add some cayenne pepper. Now I put my spicy, turn it, and then so they get well marinate and let it stand for 30 minutes. And then my Sospwa, I'm going to put some water because it was boiled. I put some water, and then you can add 2 cup water, and then let it boil again because the black beans is a little bit hard. With the fish, again, I go back to the fish, and then I have some spicy, organic spicy. I just put some on it. And turn it so they can get well. And turn it so every single fish can marinate. Now when I turn it back, so I'm going to see if my beans it's okay. So it's boiled now and steaming. That means it's almost done. But you can use any beans because the Sospwa is not only black beans. Now it's okay. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to drain the water on a bowl. I'm going to drain the water separate from the beans. I use a bowl and a paswa. We call that paswa. And then let's some in the pot. Let's some beans on the pot. Mhm. And then I'm going to use the blender. I can use either my pillow to do it, but the blender is more faster, so I'm going to use it to blend the beans. And I put a couple spoon, I scoop a lot of beans, and I'm going to pour some water because you want your beans to be well blended, and then I add some cold water. And pour it on the beans. So put it on at the same level with your beans, not too much water. I mean the not so I'm going to put it now on the swift to join the beans and the water. So I use now the second pot. I do the same thing, not too much, as I told you, at the same level of the beans. You put some water at the same level and you blend in it. Blending it, let it very okay, and pour it again on the swifter so we can join it. Okay, now I'm going to join everything. I use a spoon to join the the Sospwa, the black beans, because you know the more you join it, the more you will get more sauce. If it's too thick, you can add some water. I mean the water you had before, the water you use for the black beans. You can still use the black water because from the black beans to dilute. Now I'm done with it, almost done. I use a little bit of the water so it can make I mean to not be too, I mean when it's too thick, so you add some black water, the one who's boiled with the bean, to make it a little bit loose, and we don't need it too more thicker. And then the rest, you add it on the Sospwa. because there's some part of this water you let it join, and then there's the cream, the last cream you add it on the Sospwa. Once it's done, you put it on the burner, and then you turn on the fire, and we are going to add some spicy now. I use some olive oil, not too much, just a spoon. And try to mix it well. And I add some thyme and parsley. Thyme and parsley. Don't forget the garlic, because I like to use garlic on my food. So I'm going to clean the garlic now. Mhm. Okay, just doing I'm smash the garlic. So I told you, if you can use a food processor, it's better, or you can use, sometimes if you don't have it, you can use a blender. I mix everything. And add some salt, not too much. Now I'm going to make the white rice. The white rice is easy. You're going to add some oil. I use olive oil, not too much. And add some scallion. At least you can use 2 or 1, depend on your taste. Then I'm going to pour some water. I don't let it too much fry, because it's not too good to fry oil, and then add water. Add water, and then it's depend how much I'm going to serve. And then use some, a little bit salt, not too much, but you can choose to not put any salt if you want. And I cover to let it boil. Now I'm going to pour my rice on a bowl. The recipe will be on the description. So I pour some rice on a bowl. After I'm going to wash it, I wait until my water is boiled. So I pour some rice on, we put it aside. So wait until the rice water is boiled. I'm going to check again my Sospwa, the black beans, so to not too sticky on the bottom. Now the water is boiled now, so I lid and uncover the lid, and now going to wash the rice. Put some water. Some people choose to not wash their rice. It's okay, but I wash it, but it's me. But you can use to not wash it if you want. It's just a choice. I wash it for first time and then sometime, and then wash it sometime. I wash it to see until the water get it, a little bit clear, and remove some starch. We don't want too much starch on the rice. Okay, now I'm going to add it on the water, on the boiled water. Okay, I'm going to add it with my hand. You can use a big spoon, but I do it in Haitian style. But you can use a big spoon to pour the rice on the boiled water, because since I used to do it, I don't scared to put it on the boiled water. As I see, this is a technique. If you realize your water is too much for the white rice, you can take away some. So, and let it at the same level. Let your rice to be the same level with the water. So you can do it, take away some water until you realize the rice is at the same level of your water was on your pot. And you see, I'm finished to add my rice. You can see the rice on the top. That's mean it's not the rice not going to be too too soupy. They say too soupy. It's going a little bit I check my Sospwa. As I see, it's almost done because it's getting very it's getting more thick, but not too much thick. Now I'm going to try the fish now. It's like how we're going to fry the fish. I add the oil. I use the canola oil, not the olive oil. The canola oil, you use it to fry. And add some flour on a dish. And get the fish and let it put some flour on the fish, turn it so it can be got all can have flour. And when you realize everything is and well done, and then you add it on the oil. Let the oil hot, very hot. And then you see I add another one. As I told you before, because I should use the wet sniper. You can do it the same thing with the wet sniper too. I don't have it now today, but in my next video I will do it a wet sniper. Okay, let it fry. When you realize it's a little bit brown, you turn it. the fish. Let it brown a little bit, not too much. You see? And then I use the tilapia is because my kids, they don't like the bones on the fish, so I use the tilapia. But next time I will do it the sniper. And you know, now I put it on the dish and get some paper so the oil can be soaked. Okay, I check my rice to see how it goes. It goes well, not sticky. And then just mix everything. And then it's dry, it's getting dry. So I'm going now to cover it, and then lower your heat on low. And after 5 minutes, your rice is okay. So you can uncover, you can see that your rice is okay. Now is the final step, the white rice. You can see it's very good. Today I made white rice, sauce bean, and fish. And you will have the recipe at the end of the description of the video. And don't forget to watch some more video. And if you like it, make sure you like it and subscribe. Haitian food made easy. Thank you.